Hello, Leo. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Advality 3 Tarot, which is review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Whoa. Wow. That's a little interesting. I don't want to necessarily say that or kind of throw that energy out there, but for some reason I'm getting the image of like someone. I'm sure people out there have seen those videos of people that have been unfortunately struck by lightning, and it's almost like, you know, there's like the gasp of shock, and then you're kind of wondering, like, are they okay? Do they make it? Are they going to survive it? Without much energy just kind of like zapping and going through their system, it's, you know, unfortunately not everyone, you know, is okay, but I feel like there is this energy here of whatever is taking place. You're really having to kind of like gain control of yourself emotionally and mentally and kind of get up and get moving again. It's almost like, Leo, get yourself up, dust yourself off, and let's go. It's like, I don't know what happens or happened. But very quickly, it's almost like, you know, let's go. You're even having to pull yourself out of it. Like, I gotta go. It's... Yeah, it's a bit you. That's a wake-up call. It's like almost like an earthquake. It's almost like you wake up out of bed, everything's shaking, everything's rocking, and it's like, what's going on here? And you just feel the waves and the motion, and it's like, okay, what's falling off the walls? What's shifting? What's, you know, what's starting to lean? What's starting to crack? Yeah, you're having to very quickly make a decision as to how you're going to address everything. I feel like for you, though, this is overall nice because as you're assessing things, there is this energy of kind of like entering your heart space to kind of like really feel things out. I'm not gonna say this is regarding like empathy or anything like that. It's just coming from a place of using your emotions to kind of feel out and sense out like what is taking place, what can be done. But whatever this is, it almost feels like it kind of nudged you or pushed you towards this. Oh, wow. Very quickly, okay. Very quickly, you're like, okay, well, I've considered it, and now I just don't care. Wow. Wow. Something was a bit of a shakeup, and you're just kind of like, meh. It's part of it. It's part of it. You're kind of like saying these kind of things happen. Things are still in place. Things are still okay. Even though I am wanting to make improvements and make changes, I am kind of working on something. So even though you're kind of giving this energy of like, I don't really care, you do because, you know, you have to do something because of it. So you do care. Otherwise you wouldn't be doing anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're kind of what they call being real coy about it. I don't care. It's like, yeah, you do. It's just your game face. It's your game face. I'm not affected by it. I don't care. Yeah, you do. Yeah, because right away you're kind of like, now I'm in it. Yeah, now you're going through some sort of transformation. But whatever this energy is, it's definitely like bringing a little bit of fire, a little bit of heat back out of you, like it was initially, and that's what I'm talking about. You care, It just shows up differently. It shows up not necessarily in your emotional state of being. It shows up in your passion. And it's like, I got to do this. I have to take care of this. It's like, yeah, that's a sign of you care. It got you all fired up and sparked. Yeah, you know you got to put together something. You know you do. You're almost in the process too of kind of like, okay, what can be done? What can be done? So there is this energy of acceptance. So you did lean into it. But now you're trying to figure out like, okay, what can I do with this? Ooh. There we go. What is that? What is that, Leo? What all are you willing to do? What all are you willing to do for this? This is a different energy, a different Leo. Hopefully not going rogue, but sometimes I understand you do have to think outside the box. But overall, with the way that this focus is, we'll kind of see where this is going. But and that's what I was wondering. And there's that emotional care coming back around. All you just needed was a vision. All you just needed was a spark. And then it's almost like, then all of a sudden it's kind of like, you're visualizing it, and then there's all this intention being placed upon it, and then it's almost like, whoa, what could happen? The possibilities of this. Now all of a sudden I care. It's sort of like, yeah, exactly. I knew you cared. Quite heavily as well. Yeah, that's difficult. That's difficult. Yeah, and there's the frustration kicking back in. There's the frustration kicking in. It kicks in later. So like I said, you show me initially like, I don't care, it doesn't bother me, it's not about me. And then it's almost like, well, it's about all this. And then it's like, and then all of a sudden it somehow becomes about you. So it kind of circles back around here. I was like, well, now I guess I will make it about me. And so even though you have some sort of idea here in mind that you want to kind of implement and put into action, even you're like, but everything I've been through. That's what I thought. Full circle moment too. I'm just not too sure exactly how to handle all this. That's what I thought. And I don't know what to do. Part of it, huh? I do see that you're having to step it up a notch. You are. At the same time, you're kind of like, okay, because of what is taking place, which was unfortunate, you have to decide something, but it's almost like you yourself are a little bit hesitant, and there's a resistance towards making it. It's like, it's not necessarily towards making the decision. It's about moving forward with the decision, which I'm not too sure exactly whatever that decision is, but it could be about something. It could be about someone. I don't exactly know, because you're not being real specific here. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a fire sign, a water sign, or an earth sign. Maybe an air. There's an air sign hanging out over here just waiting to like watch and listen. So maybe. Goodbye.